Ramsay Snow.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
Fuck you, Whitehill. You spit
My
on
only
me.
regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Fuck you.
I've been waiting for this day all my life.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Fuck you. Suck my cock.
And
Yeah,
no bread
knob
and
end.
salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Ramsay Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
See you next.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished.
Yes,
Maybe if you hadn't
you
been
are.
so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, it's just knob end.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Ramsay Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
You little knob.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice.
Don't lie
Then
to your
we'll
face, you
see
dealt with
whose
him. You
word
sent him
is
to the wall.
law.
Wait.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Because like what? Lord Whitehill, here's your nuts. They're in a fucking bag. And I have you buy them. For the short and curlies. Ooh, I got. Oh,
I was
ding!
wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
Yeah, a
You were
little
brave,
bit.
my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
I think he's Ramsay
Prepare a
Bolton.
raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Because I know he is the bastard son of Lord Bolton, but I think.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And
Yeah.
Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay.
Yeah,
if
'cause
it's
this is
presented to her as it
after
should be.
stanza. So we also after Reek. So, yeah.
Ethan made this for me.
So I think he might be Bolton now.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Essos, yeah. That's Highgarden.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Yeah, that's Marjorie's.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
They're like the flower people and like loads of food. Unbelievable.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances.
Yeah.
I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Yeah, well, that's a problem.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Karen
I
brother.
hope to see them all someday.
Well, you won't see your brother or your dad because they're dead.
King's Landing.
Maybe
I
you'll see
wonder if it's
Russell.
sunny at Ironrath today.
Well, yeah. So it's King Landon's like Mediterranean and Ironrath's fucking Scotland. That's if you know mapping of what G.R.R. Martin planned his whole what's it called? The map of Westeros and the ideas that were drawn to
It troubles me
create
to
place.
even
You
ask this
understand
of
that?
you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope,
Actually,
and can be a powerful
technically,
ally,
Ironrath
especially now when your
is
family so
like
desperately needs her help.
Liverpool, Newcastle way. Because the wall is meant to be Hadrian's wall, and the north, like beyond the wall, is meant to be Scotland,
One moment.
and the wildlings being fucking what's it called?
Oh, sorry,
Celts.
milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
The fuck
I
are
can
you?
come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Well, he's turned up at my door. It'd be a bit rude just to tell him to fuck off. I wouldn't like him. Oh, he's a cowboy. Okay.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Fuck.
Sorry, milady. I shouldn't have asked.
Actually, yeah. No, I'm kind of happy, actually.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Seps, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
See. That's worrying.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
bit like servants in old houses.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
What's up? Who's this? Who
From
the
the
fuck
day
are you?
you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I don't know what she wants to hear.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Please tell me what she wants to hear. Hello, Dave.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you. Don't know who you are, but thank you anyway. Oh, hello, Tyrion.
You can do this.
You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no man. Oh, hello. You who kind of looks like the model of the uncle.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Good.
Your Grace.
Yes!
The girl knows her courtesies.
She's
Impressive.
pleased.
You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Yes.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all.
Fuck.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
and proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Yeah.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
But
There
they
are
also
ships and
turned
shields to be built, and Joffrey
really
will need
quickly,
a steady
so-
supply of ironwood for his armies.
Huh?
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I
Just
see.
remember that. Is that good?
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
Yeah.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Oh, fuck.
I'm sure
Let the girl answer the question.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Fuck.
Who do you choose?
I really hope she knows that my decision is purely just to
The king, of course.
please Cersei's.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I'm just doing this to
She
please
is a threat
Cersei.
to the crown, isn't she?
This is
the
kind of
most
like the Reese
dangerous
one.
handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants,
Yeah.
which is not very encouraging.
Is it not what you do?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Well, I really think I caught that one up. Oh well.
I'll
Win
walk you
some,
out.
you lose some.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
No.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone.
Right.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Oh?
Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I can't afford.
I admire your discretion.
Because I really hope
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yeah, it can be. I've watched Game of Thrones. Up to the latest season, I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. I know exactly how bad Game of Thrones can get. Which is why I
Mira,
move
I was
very
worried.
sneakily.
How was it?
wanted-
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true.
Wait, wait.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
It might be.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I
a
would
family
marry
woman.
him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh, shit.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Oh, was she?
I'm just glad it's over.
Me too.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
I want to keep
There's
her
always
on my
someone
good
to
side.
please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Breaking it like.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
No.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I trust her too.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Oh,
thank you, my lady.
Sweet, thanks.
I will send a raven to my family at once.
Thank you. That is brilliant. I'm not happy about this. Oh, I know what that screaming is. Because we're going like opposite way to the way the Boltons are going towards Ironrath. I bet you that someone getting flayed. Liz!
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?